Real quick, y'all, let me tell you, I don't know what's down here. Can y'all see it? Somebody done built like a place to hide. So much for stopping by today. So I wanted to do this really quick video, y'all, because I don't think it should take me long. I really don't. But if you remember at the beginning of the season, we kind of planted up the front porch just for the spring and the summer season. So I want to share with you the status of some of the plants. I also want to make a few changes. And these plants that we're going to use today are just plants to carry us over until the fall. I got a good deal on it, and I've started a lot of pansy seeds inside. I want to share with you how I'm going to change out some things. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Now, real quick, y'all, let me tell you, I don't know what's down here. Can y'all see it? Somebody done built like a place to hide. So I had to get Chris out here because I was like, something has dug like a home, and I'm not sure if I want them in there. So like a couple of weeks ago, I was going to take one of the large containers and I was going to put it right here, but it was just way too much. The scale wasn't there, and I was like, you cannot put that in that corner. It's doing way too much. But I want to move to my left really quick because this is some of the things you have to think about when you get trees cut down. So y'all know we had a pear tree that was over there and it was dead. And so it was cut down, but you see how the plant further, the one in the back, these are forsythia plants. Like, it's really taken a hit because of this sun beaming on it now. This first one, maybe not so much, but you always have to keep that in mind when you get different trees and different structures knocked down. And so it's a lot more sun that's coming in on here. So let me tell you what I'm going to do today. These I'm going to take up. They were really pretty. They were like a double rose impatient, but spider mites took those over. So I'm going to replace them with some coleus. Now I know that coleus, once it gets where it's frost, it doesn't do good. But coleus is one of those ones that, like, if I like it a whole lot, I'll take a cutting, overwinter it inside, and then you can plant that out again. It's really easy to take cuttings and then just put them in some water to root. So I'll see how that looks. And then I have a dichondria that I may put like in the front, but I'm gonna take all of this out, all of it out. Now, the spider mites did get a hold to it. The blooms were really pretty, but I'm not going to blame it all on the spider mites. I had a little bit to do with it too because I wasn't coming out here like I was supposed to, checking on the plant. Okay, so I really wanted to trim the Torrenia, and down here is some more creeping Jenny, but these don't tolerate frost either. And so we'll put a fall, winter / flower in here. And the impatiens, now these have really done well. They've done good. I love the color of them, but these impatiens right here, not so good. And that's why I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna be honest. Now, I didn't come out here like I was supposed to and water these during the heat of the summer. And then it looks like maybe a little pest damage. So we're gonna change these out too, y'all. Sometimes you just gotta do that. And I gotta pull this, like this right here is bothering me. So we're gonna pull that as well. But let me show you what I don't like. And I'm actually going to like just give these away, donate them, take them to Goodwill. It's just a little bit too small for me. Yep. Plants sometimes check out on me, and this checked out because total neglect. I told y'all I spend more time in the back than I do on the front. And then, I mean, but overall, they've done good. They've really done good for me to neglect them from time to time. Here is the other cyclamen right here. But these are too small for me, y'all. Even I was thinking, you know, maybe I could save them for herbs, but they're a little bit too small. So the Tyrannia is gone. And then the Begonias, they do good, but the container is just, it's just a little bit too small for me to be able to grow some of the plants that I want. So these I'm going to get rid of today, including the Begonias, including that. I just want to get rid of the containers. I'll probably move. I have so many different containers. So I may, let's see if I can do this. I may just give this impatient, oh, don't break. I'm gonna have to cut that back a little bit, but I might do it like that so that it doesn't look crowded. Because I'm gonna show you what we're planting in a minute. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And I'll just like, I'm gonna trim this up. I'm gonna trim it up so that it doesn't look so leggy. It will mean sacrificing some of the blooms on here, but we're gonna trim that up, and then that way this cyclamen can have its own shelf. And then I'm gonna get rid of this one too. Let me think about it, y'all, as I go show you what we're going to plant. So we're gonna plant the coleus. But then let me show you what I got on clearance. And so we're going to plant a whole bunch of them here, and we're going to blow this front porch off. And then we're just going to go ahead and just enjoy the rest of the late summer, early fall flowers that we have. Okay, so this is primary. What in the world? Did y'all see that frog jump off of there? Look at this. He just jumped off. Okay. Hey, buddy. Don't do that again. Then I hear a noise. Y'all, okay, let me stay focused. He gonna have to get off the door though. Like, you know how they used to say frogs give you warts or something? Okay, he's off. Long as he's just like off the glass door. But, so the begonias are going to be like what's going to carry us through. Let me tell y'all one thing as I was walking around, and I know I've known this, but it really just hit me a few minutes ago. Like, there's no water source on the front. I think it should be like a water sprout spigot somewhere right here. They're on the sides and they're in the back. But at first I was thinking we are going to pull this Tyrannia right here. It's so pretty. But I was thinking about just putting it in its own separate container, because I am going to pull this begonia. Okay, I'm thinking out loud while I'm talking to y'all. So this is what I want y'all to do, because sometimes I'll tell y'all something and then at the end I'll change my mind. So this is what I'm going to tell you. Let me go get my shears, because I'm going to trim up. This creeping Jenny is okay, but I am going to trim up this one. So just stick to the end, y'all, and you'll see everything that I have done, because once I start, it's like something pulls me in another direction and tells me to do it another way. And so just stay to the end. Just stay to the end, y'all. Okay, y'all, so really quickly, what I'm doing is as I'm pulling, I am topping it off with some of the fresh soil 3 right here. Now, since we had spider mites in the other container, that I'll show you at the end, we just went ahead and changed that soil all the way out. I know a lot of people ask me, like, do you change your soil every time? And I always say it depends. And since we had spider mite issues, yes, I changed it out. And so this one was okay. So we're just putting some slow release fertilizer in here, and we're just topping it off. And then we'll continue to plant and then put our wood chips back in. So let me show you, y'all. I'm telling y'all, little do you know, because of you, each and every one of you, you guys are the reason why I finish up stuff like in the same day. Because I'm like, I can't let the people down. Because I was like, you know what? It's 6 o'clock and it's about time for me to eat. And I was like, girl, you don't have to eat at no 6 o'clock exactly. But let me tell you this real quick. I'm going to have to talk to Chris about these power tools. the first battery was, I was like, okay, where's the battery at? First battery for the blower, y'all, about 30 seconds, it stopped. So I was like, I know he got several batteries around here. Found the second batteries, 2 minutes, and it stopped. But I was able to get up, you know, I had made a mess right here, so I was able to get up some of the debris. But let me share with you what I did really quickly. So we got the colus planted and the dichondria, and I want to show y'all this before I wet up the whole porch, watering everything in. Again, this is the container where I switched out the potting soil because we had spider mites. Okay, this one we're not going to do anything with. We're just going to water it, let it grow. We're not going to do anything with these, just let it water. We're just going to water it, let it grow. Okay, now let's get to what we've planted. So we've planted the begonias that are right here. So we got 3 right here, and then we trimmed up our creeping Jenny. And then when we go right here, I didn't really clean up this creeping Jenny. It was okay. We got that. We didn't bother this right here. But what I did do was trim this impatient right here. We trimmed that up a little bit. I didn't want to be Edward Scissorhands today, so I took it light. But if you notice, I'm going to step back. So we moved the caladium. No, this is not a caladium. The cyclamen. We moved the cyclamen up. Now, you remember the 2 containers that I said I just really wasn't pleased with? So one of them we put in a bigger container at the pot because it was 2 of them. We got a bigger container. I want to see if this Terrenia is going to be okay. I don't know, because when I pulled it up, it was just like one main root. So that's why I want to go ahead and get this one watered in. I want to see if it's going to catch and start to grow. Then I had to go find a pot really quick for the other begonia. So it has new leaf growth on it. I trimmed it up, so we'll see how that grows. But it looks so much better than what y'all saw in the beginning. Y'all know it do. You know it do. I just gotta come back with the blower a little bit and also fill my water up in my fountain. Okay, last thing. Okay, so right here, we put the remainder of the begonias in here. Now, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I packed it. I did. I packed it up, and it'll grow together, and it's probably going to be really, really full, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. Probably next month, September, I'm going to change out my flag, and then I know Chris said that he's got to do a little trimming of the shrubs. We're not really worried about the front yard right now. I'm really focusing on getting everything in the backyard, especially my rose garden, going ahead, getting that planting in. So this will be like another phase. Okay, so this is gonna take us into the fall again. I got some pansies that, just like we grew last year, right here on the front porch. We'll grow those again, and we'll grow some dusty millers, just some fall and winter loving plants. But right now, these will be good to carry us out. Our first fall frost is around November the 15th. Maybe a little earlier, maybe a little bit later, because I know the coleus, hopefully they'll get some growth on it by then, because I really do love this color right here. I'll take some cuttings, and so that way we can be able to put it out like the next year. Okay, so as always, thank you all so much for watching this video. Make sure you share this video with your family and your friends. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead, tap the subscribe button. Make sure you tap the bell so that you can receive notifications each and every time we upload a new video. Again, thank you all so much for watching. And until the next video, bye-bye.